Okay, we just turned on the front camera. We're about to park right now, and as you can see from the monitor, you could see where the stop is, and there you go. What's up, viewers? It's Eric from B-Side. Today I'm here in Hawaii at Revision Audio. This is Samson, and we're going to be installing a front camera interface for a 2014 Lexus IS. This interface is also compatible to other 2013 and up Lexus models, selected Lexus models. So just to make sure, contact us, make sure it's compatible before purchasing. And here is, as Samson held up earlier, is a front camera made by us. And here's our interface. So let's go ahead and let's go to the car and get started. Alright, we're in the car now, and before we get started, let me show you what we're going to be installing today. Samson's holding our module. It's this is still a prototype, so it might vary the actual production model. As you can see, there's 2 video inputs and 1 video out. The 2 video input is one's for your backup camera, your factory backup camera, and the other one's going to be for our new front camera, and the video out is to your factory screen. And on Samson's right hand, he's also holding the button which is gonna engage the front camera. And what it actually does is it, in addition to turning on the front camera, it will also cycle through to the backup camera. So you could actually see the front camera while the car is driving. At the same time, you could also see your backup camera without pressing or going to your reverse gear. And then you press it the 3rd time and it'll go back to your factory screen. So it's gonna cycle through front camera, rear camera, and then back to your factory screen. Alright guys, now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first step is to remove the bottom plastic piece under your steering wheel. It's a really big piece, by removing 2 screws, one on the right and one on the left, as you can see here. Okay, once those screws are removed, just simply just drop it below, just enough to give you room to work on the next part. Okay, once those screws are removed, just simply pull out the panel surrounding it. It's all being held by clips. In addition to that, don't forget to undo the connector that's holding the start button. Okay, the next step is to remove the cluster. First, grab a hold of a towel and set it above the back area of the steering wheel so that you don't scratch any parts. And the cluster is removed by removing 4 Phillips screwdrivers. Okay, once the Phillips screws are removed, go ahead and just pull the cluster back towards you, just so it gives you enough room to remove the navigation. Okay, the next step is to remove this navigation screen by first removing the panel that sits right under it. Okay, after that's removed, we are gonna get 2 10mm sockets and remove the 2 10mm bolts. Okay, once that's removed, go ahead and cover that area with a towel so you don't scratch it while removing the screen, and just gently, just at an angle, you will want to pull it, being careful not to scratch anything with the bracket underneath, and also disconnecting the connectors behind the screen. Okay, the next step is to route the front camera. So you want to route the front camera all the way from the outside of the car to all the way over here through your engine bay and your firewall, and then to behind the screen. So Samson has already did that, and he nicely covered it with some wire looms. And what we're gonna do next is the power and the ground, we are going to solder it to the power and ground on our interface that you see over here. Okay, the front camera power and ground has just been soldered onto our interface, and also the front camera RCA cable has also been connected. So everything's connected, and now we are going to just organize these wires and place it neatly behind these panels.
By removing the cluster it gives me better access to hide this unit to the back side over here. Nice and cool, and we don't have to worry about clearance issues behind the screen.
Now that everything is connected, what we want to do is go ahead and test it to make sure everything is working properly. So we're going to go ahead and press the button. And the first button will go to your front camera. And as you can see, when the front camera is engaged, the button blinks and it's actually counting down. So once it reaches its default timer, then it'll go ahead and it'll go back to its normal mode. But let's go ahead, if we press it twice, it actually cycles to your backup camera. So you could actually see your backup camera even though your car is not in reverse. And if you press the button one more time, it will just go back to the factory screen. Now that everything is confirmed and working, we're gonna go ahead and clean up the wires a bit. I'll route the button down through this route down here so that it's easily accessible from the driver's side. Alright guys, we just finished installing everything. If all the panels are put back to place, let's give it a really quick push of the button just to show you. Okay, that's the front camera. Okay, it's counting down. Press it one more time, the backup camera shows, and then press one more time, and then the factory screen shows. Alright, thank you for watching, and for more information, contact us at info@beatsonikusa.com or visit us at www.beatsonikusa.com. Thank you very much.